Y'all been driving like it's fucking Mondays. Like I like it. Gotta try and like a nigga and try and fight a bitch. Always wanna put me in some fucked up situations. I don't wanna do it. I ain't with the bullshit. Really, you all, man, that's what we doing. Driving this little money like this car. Gotta try and wipe the nigga and try and fight it. Always wanna put me in some fucked up situations I don't wanna deal with. See, I ain't with the bullshit, I'd rather be a bitch. No one speaking on my ass, on my hair, bitch. Fuck me like I like it. Hurt me like I like it. Don't hurt me like I like it. Come on, man. This shit, look. The fuck? Damn, that was close. Yeah, these motherfuckers tripping over here, man. Hey, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but everybody started breaking, right? So I started breaking, and then the people behind me started breaking. But then, oh, this is what's happening. They really all in one lane driving slow as fuck. But I'm such a good goddamn driver to where I seen the person behind me was braking, and it looked like he was finna, like, you know, like slam into the back of me. So I just got over or whatever. But I don't know, man. This shit crazy. Like I can't believe there's this much traffic right now. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Talking about WWE. I don't wrestle. I don't know what the fuck we're doing, but everybody is tripping right now. Like they driving like they scared, and the easiest way for us to get through it is to get the fuck off the road. So let's go. Like, let's get the fuck on. On that shit. No, I'm not doing that. This is why I be asking. Man, motherfuckers be driving stupid as fuck. Like, what the fuck is they doing? Why are you stopping on the interstate? This is 95. Why the fuck are y'all stopping? Like, why are we coming to a complete halt? Bitch trying to kill me on the motherfucking interstate, but I ain't gonna let you, bitch. I'm driving like I'm on the speedway. I'm on the motherfucking speedway. Yeah, I'm on the speedway. Wow, it's like nobody up there, but everybody tripping. There's nobody up there, but everybody it's the most people I've ever seen on this road at this time. Hey, I want y'all to know y'all tried it and y'all failed, bitch. Tried it and you failed, bitch. Your root work don't got no motherfucking roots, bitch. Your root work ain't got no roots, bitch. Hey, so boom, not too long ago, I seen this motherfucking, I seen this goddamn video that this reader, he was talking about, was a man. He was talking about the spell work they been using to try and get you into a car accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta go somewhere. And I've been like, all week long, I've been seeing this shit, like, building up to the intensity of, you know what I'm saying, like, trying to be a car accident. And I just want to say, man, shout out to you for the heads up, bro. Because, you You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been on guard about that shit because I've been feeling it. I've been sensing that a bitch is attempting to try and get me into a car accident. Like, even sometimes motherfuckers be on my live talking about crash, crash, crash. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been seeing that lately, so I assume that they're attempting to try to make it happen. But I believe in God, right? And I walk with God, right? Like, every day I meditate on God and how God has gotten me through the things that God gotten me through. Like, I'm not a specifically religious person, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel as though that, source, like what's inside of us, the spirit that dwells in us comes from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It took some great creativity to produce humans. You know what I'm saying? And I come to believe, like, it's not like one God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more so a collection or a collective of gods. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are ancient alien beings that came together and decided to create man. You know what I'm saying? And most likely they created woman first, because what came first, the egg or the chicken? You know what I mean? Like, that's something that, okay, baby, with your little sundress on, I see you, bitch. Yeah, but what came first, man or woman? You know what I'm saying? The chicken or the egg type shit. Y'all got to forgive me. My hair white. I've been spraying, well, not really spraying. I've been, putting all type of bug prevention stuff down because it's starting to get hot. And when it get hot, the bugs like to come. So I've been trying to go ahead on and you got Instagram. I'll send you a pic of it. Pic of what? The fuck are you trying to send me? What you got going on, man? Like, are you on some creep pervert shit trying to send me dick pics? Like, I'm straight. I don't want them. But nonetheless, man, like I was saying, like, shout out to the reader who was saying about the spell work to cause driving accidents, because I really have been on guard because of that. Well, I was already on guard, with all of the people be in my comments saying all this weird shit and stuff like that. But nonetheless, I really am not religious. I really just believe in my heart that because I have nearly escaped death, escaped death, so many times. I just know that God has me here for a purpose, and it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, it's comforting, and it makes the spell work be funny because I could feel it intensifying. I could feel it when they're really trying to make things happen. It's like I can see it in other people. Like, I can see the shift of energy. I don't know how to really describe it, but I can feel it and I can sense it. And most of the times when I feel it and I sense it, I just try to stay in my house and mind my motherfucking business. Well, this is my mama calling me, but I'm outside her job right now. What's up, Mom? I'm outside your job, but I want some food though. I want something to eat. You want me to come in?
What you want? Yeah, come on.
All right, I'm coming. Yeah, but I be feeling that shit, and I can sense it when it intensifies to the point of where, you know, some shit finna pop off. So the little fender bender that they just tried to cause could have really been a potentially dangerous accident. Real shit. What you got? Listen, hey, how you doing? Oh, I see you without your hair wrapped up. I see you without your hair wrapped up. Usually you have your hair wrapped up. Okay, let it hang then. Okay. But what you got? I want you to make me one of the little salads you be making, but I know they don't need. I want to be special.
Okay, what kind? What kind of meat you want?
Fuck it, just give me the little crispy fish, the crispy fish and French fry, crinkle fries. Yeah, I want the crispy fish. Can you put tomatoes on it too, though? Does it come with tomatoes? Yeah, let me get that. See, I got that white shit or the diatomaceous earth all on me. And but no, like I was saying, man, you know, like people be doing a lot of spell work and shit, trying to, you know, what's going on, Big D? How you doing? Is it still morning time or is it afternoon? I think it's the afternoon. I was sprinkling that shit all around the house. I got that shit all in my hair, mom. Trying to get. I say I was sprinkling that shit all around the house. That's why my hair look white at the tip. I don't know. I might look good with some gray hair though. But the reason why I was saying that was like, that shit could have been potentially dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Not just for me, but for other people. And when you do spell work of that magnitude, you know what I'm saying? And it could cause harm, or it could take people's lives more so than just me. You have to be aware of all of the, like the butterfly effect. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the things that will affect. You know what I'm saying? So boom, if it affects everything, it's not just me that you're hurting. See what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about that when you do shit. Like you can't just be out here trying to end someone's life, so desperate to end someone's life. You know what I'm saying? And out of desperation, you do some real creep shit and multiple people get hurt. You know what I mean? Like that's the part that really makes it to where it's a violation against the covenant to harm none. You know what I'm saying? It's a covenant. It's a whole rule book. Mom, I don't know what the fuck going on with you today, but calm the fuck down. Okay? Cause you just you talking to me rough and I don't like it. Okay? Thank you. She talking to me. What do you want? You might as well, your spirit did. You know what I'm saying? She talking to me like I'm still a child. Like, oh, what you doing? Stop fucking running your mouth and get this shit together because I'm ready to go. What the fuck? I know you ready to go. Yeah, I was ready to go when I want crinkle cut fries.
I know, you want crinkle fries.
So what are you talking about? I didn't ask you. Just calm down. You need a hug? Give me a hug. I'm gonna make you give me a hug. Give me a motherfucking hug. Calm the fuck down. Just breathe. What's up? What's up, Taz? What's up? Good. See, she tired. She wanna go home. She acting like she angry about everything right now. I don't know. I thought you wanted some tea.
Oh, I got tea at home.
Yeah, I did just make some more tea. And I made it a little bit sweeter. Because that tea you've been making feel like you making diabetic tea. But I was trying to get into a conversation and you just wanted this, blah, 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 blah. Look.
I will leave you alone. I will leave you alone. I'm just waiting on the fries.
Hey man, listen. I don't know. You see how I got this white shit all over me? This shit all over me.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for the fresh fries. I really appreciate it. Cause that shit, that would have been nasty if they was cold. You want me to carry this? Come on, let me get.
Stay in the bag. The fries.
Oh no, the fries not in the bag. What are you ordering?
You want salt?
Yeah, you can salt them. I've ordered crispy fish from Arby's. See, y'all need to check Arby's out, man. Arby's got these crispy fish, those wild caught fish, but I ordered that down there, the crispy fish, with some crinkle cut fries and a Powerade because I need to drink more hydrating fluids like water and shit that's gonna hydrate you instead of dehydrate you. Okay, you ready now? You sure? You ready? Why you came to work and you look like you won't never want to be here? See?
I need my damn money.
Exactly, because we're all fucking slaves. I'm sorry, y'all. I got shit going on, but I've never been there. You ain't never been to Arby's, probably because they kind of expensive. But I don't know. All fast food is expensive. Okay. If you in the car, I'm in the car. Hold the bag. Put the soda there.
I got it.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah. Man, wait a minute.
Okay. But yeah, what I was trying to really get into was the spell work. Like when you do spell work on a magnitude to where it's going to harm more than the person that you're intending it for, like you gotta really pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's always a cost for the spell work. It's always a cost. And there's always some form of blowback, even when the person has harmed you and wronged you. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta pay for that shit, bruh. And the way I feel as though we pay for it, or it gets paid for, is, you get attachments, entity attachments. Every time you attempt to contact the entity or get spell work done, you are calling out to something. In some cases, we don't even know what we're calling out to. In other cases, people know exactly who they're calling out to. And they think that these people are like these entities work for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, these entities don't work for you. They work for God. You know what I mean? Every demon, every angel, it all works for God. Because I went through the book of angels. And when you go through the book of angels, I got the file downloaded to my iCloud storage. I go through it quite frequently. It's very, very lengthy. But I've only been able to really get through the A's because of how lengthy it is. You know what I'm saying? And like, when I was reading the names of these angels, many of them have certain demons that are connected with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how we have nicknames? Your nickname changes sometimes throughout your life, like Puffy. Like, you know how he changed his name so many times to the point to where, just trying to evade cases. Well, what do you think we get these things from? Like, nothing new is being. What the fuck are you doing in this raggedy ass RV? Like, what the fuck? I feel like the more I drive, the closer you get into me. Let me get the fuck out your way. But yeah, man, so when you call on these angels or entities or deities, whatever you want to call them, orishas, whatever you want to call them, the truth of the matter is that they are employed by the Most High God. First and foremost, before your little punk ass calls on them to do your dirty work. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are employed by God. So if the things that you are calling upon are not in alignment with the Most High, you gonna have to pay for that. And they can reject your request at any given moment for any given reason. You know what I mean? Like, the spiritual world is far trickier than anyone even knows. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much more to it. I was really talking about a lot of wavelengths, because I have the ability to hear high-pitched tones, like when my neighbors cut their TV on, when my neighbors cut their radio on, even when my mama cut her TV on in her room, I can hear the high-pitched electromagnetic waves that it is producing. I've always, remember, I've been talking about that shit since I was a child. I've always been able to hear that shit. So it's sort of like the same thing that occurs right before I start to feel the energy of spell work. And I would compare it to the show Stranger Things. Well, the boy went to the upside down world, and when he came back, every time the monster got closer, the hairs on his arm would rise. That's what I would compare it to. I will hear the high-pitched sounds, and then I will feel the energy start to turn dark. You know what I'm saying? People get to driving chaotic. Like yesterday, I ain't even cut nobody. I didn't cut this man off, but he was shooting a bird at me. Like, he was just riding by me, shooting a bird at me. So I started laughing. I think it made him even madder. Like, he was really pissed about this shit. And I was just laughing because I already feel it. So I already know to be on for any erratic behaviors, any unforeseen anger, you know what I'm saying? Like, any aggression that I myself might pick up, you know what I mean? Because it affects you, your emotional state. And then, you know, you got the parasitic attachments, like the parasitic entity. I see him. I told you, I'm already watching for this shit. A bitch, like, I almost got into a car accident on the way here. Everybody just stopped. So I slowed down. The man behind me almost ran into the back of me, so I swerved over in the other lane, and he swerved over at the same time too, because he seen he was finna hit me. They just stopped out of nowhere. We was all doing like 50, and the next thing you know, the person in front of me just stopped. So I already know that it's been like that all week. All week long, I've been seeing people driving crazy, doing extra shit, getting in front of me, breaking, and I've been on alert all week long about this shit. Like, I've been on high alert because I feel the energy. You know what I mean? I feel the energy. And I really don't know why I know why God gifted me with the ability to feel this shit. Because, you know, to protect myself. Why are you calling me? Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I've been gifted with the energy or the senses to recognize when it's being done, and even when it gets more intense. Mainly because I've dealt with so many motherfuckers trying to put shit on me. You know what I'm saying? I think I come from a line where I'm supposed to be the one to break the generational curses that has been placed on my bloodline. I am supposed to be the one who survives what my ancestors could not. Like the treachery in my family, where people think it's okay for them to tell lies on you or possibly inflict harm upon you so they can get whatever it is that they think you might inherit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be doing some creep ass shit, and in most cases it be your family. But I know exactly who the fuck this is. And I'm not gonna name the motherfucker because why would I? But I know exactly who you are. You know what I mean? And the really sad part about it is I've done more for you than you deserved. But for some reason you hate me. You know what I mean? Like for some reason you hate my motherfucking guts. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's mind blowing because you say 2026 is definitely different. Yes, it is, Taz. It definitely is different. I'm different from all of the shit that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? It has really sharpened me. You know what I mean? And it's changed me. You know, like I really don't give a fuck about money like I used to. I used to care about money. Like I used to care about having like large stacks of cash around me. You know what I mean? It used to make me feel important. I don't really care about that shit like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold on to it. I don't what do they call it? Hoard. I don't hoard cash because it's supposed to come and go. It's supposed to flow like water. You know what I'm saying? Everything flow like water. Even the energies are supposed to flow like water. So I don't hoard or hold on to shit. It just is what it is. I've lost so much in this world that I coveted and cared for to the point to where I know it's the breath that I breathe, it's the life that is within me that is more important than anything else. You know what I mean? It's the life that's in me that matters more than any material item because I've lost a lot and I got it back. I lost it, I got it back. I lost it, I got it back. It flows like that. Like it's the ebb and the flow. Sometimes it's up, sometimes the tide is high, and sometimes the tide is low. And you have to condition your mind. Do you need to go to the store? You have to condition your mind to be able to navigate the rocky waters. You have to condition your mind and condition your body to be able to be prepared for the low tides or when water is lacking. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna stop beeping? You don't drink all of your water at one time. Um, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Big D, I fuck with Big D because Big D be showing love all the time. I really haven't been paying attention to what's really going on in chat, but I do want to say, like, guard yourselves. It's this really good video that I recently seen about archons, or I think they're called archons, and it brought a lot of reaffirmation to me about what I have been experiencing, like seeing the shadow figures bouncing from wall to wall, you know, basically returning the shadow figures where they supposed to go. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot that they use these energy centers to be able to do to us. And when you don't have the entity attachment, that makes you a target as well as it makes you dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like when you can see them, when you can sense them, it makes you dangerous to both the people who are releasing them to you as well as those who are going to them and making blood oaths with them. Because, to be a witch and to be a warlock, especially to be a black magic practitioner, you would have had to sacrifice some form of your own blood. You know what I mean? Like you would have had to sacrifice some form. And, you know, I just be thinking about it. And I think about when that shit come back to a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because, yet again, I've almost gotten into another car accident. And yet again, I've avoided it. And it was a lot of cars that would have been involved in that accident. You know what I'm saying? So, to whoever you are, even though I know who you is, you know I know who you is, good luck dealing with that backlash. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that. Because the things that I've dealt with that you sunk my way intentionally and purposely, baby, they gonna come back to you. You know what I mean? Because God found another way to protect me from you. While you work in the darkness and you work in the shadows, attempting to send shit into my life to keep me in a fucked up state of being. You know what I mean? To keep me unbalanced or to lower my frequency, to lower my vibration. You know what I mean? The things that you are sending at me are going to come back to you. You know what I mean? And that's really, I know that doesn't seem to scare you because I've told you this before. And you still continue to let that entity use your body as if it is the Almighty. As if it has all of the say-so in the universe. You know what I mean? Like you still continue to allow that entity to use you. And that's okay. I am fine with that. You're going to keep doing it. Because that's all you know. You know what I mean? And I just hope that you're prepared. I hope that you condition your mind and your body to be able to deal with it when it bounces back to you.
How you doing?
I don't know why whenever time I pick up this shit, it always try to go into Zoom mode. What you say? You see all this motherfucking nature and shit I'm moving around, like that shit beautiful. But yeah, man, like I'm talking about, I done sprayed this bitch down, washed my goddamn stuff. Let me get this clothes from out the let me get this clothes from out the washing machine. Mom, how was your day? Other than you not wanting to be there. Well, I'm glad it was okay. Even though I know you really didn't want to be there. I knew there was something in my pocket. Huh? Why Red was looking at me like that? She was looking at me talking about something. Oh, I like it in my face. Weird ass. Should be saying. Oh shit. Okay, so boom. I'm just gonna sweep all this shit back here, and then like you gonna have to like we gotta start cleaning up because you know these bugs gonna start. Mom, a bunch of that diatomaceous earth, and you know, I washed all everything. I threw the pillows away that had them. I don't know, they had holes in them, and I got the heater on underneath my bed so that way, cause they say they don't like heat. I don't want to hear that right now. I don't want to hear that shit right now. But they say that they don't like heat, so I want to put up a line outside so that way we can put shit in the Damn, it's hot as fucking. Yeah, I'm trying to kill bed bugs. I don't know if I got them, but I don't want them. You know what I'm saying? So I got my heater, little space heater up underneath my mattress, down to the bottom because they say that they don't like heat. And I also have sprinkled my bed down with the diatomaceous earth. I took everything up, I lifted it up, I sprinkled this on the box spring. Then I put it down and I sprinkled it pretty heavy, and then I took a hand broom. I took like a hand broom and like brushed it to where it was like a nice thin layer of it because you don't want to put it in clumps because the bed bugs, if you have them. Yeah, I got my refrigerator. Let me show it to you. Still got my other refrigerator in there. I need to get somebody to come move that bitch out of the kitchen. Cause that motherfucker big. And I could do it myself, but I don't want to do it. See? Hold on, let me show you. It's just a little fridge. Compared to that other one, it looks so small. But it's big enough for right now until we get another one. So we had to unplug this one and let it drain because it had all type of ice in the shit. So we unplugged it, we let it drain, and I'm probably not gonna do it this weekend, but next weekend. I like it because I like red. Next weekend I am going to get somebody to move it from out of here so that way it's not taking up space anymore. Because I don't necessarily like that. But yeah, man, let me cut this. Oh, let me cut this AC on because it's hotter than a motherfucking fish grease in this bitch. And I got that goddamn heater under the bed because I wanted to. I don't know. But yeah, man. People was driving, and then I seen the fear after the accident almost happened. I seen what looked like people was scared, like they was being, they was fearful of what had just happened. And that's another thing that they do. They feed off fear. You know what I'm saying? They feed off fear. They feed off insecurities. They feed off of anger, jealousy. All of the sins. They feed off of it. Gluttony. They feed on that shit. So you really have to come to a point where you condition your mind, you know what I'm saying, not to live in sin. It ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like if you've ever come across the Ethiopian Bible, you know what I'm saying? It even says that heaven is not some place in the sky. Heaven is a parallel version of earth where you basically step aside from your vessel and you have, when you reach the place of peace, you know what I mean? Like your mind has to be conditioned to see heaven on earth. Your mind has to be conditioned not to fall into the mind state of sin. It's not about going to a church and reading your Bible verses. It's more so about your mental ability and agility. You know what I mean? Like you have to be able to mentally prepare yourself to accept things that you have been programmed not to believe. And because I spent so much time isolated, you know what I'm saying? I was able to do that in my controlled environment. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm coming to a point to where I'm back in society. Because for a long time, I was just, wherever I stayed at, I was staying there. That was my base. And I wasn't really going outside of that comfort zone. But I had a preview of being able to do that when I was staying in the Good Samaritan. When I was staying in the Good Samaritan, it was so many different people around me, and I had to learn how to see the entity attachment on them before they even approached me. I had to learn to see the entity. You know what I mean? And I wasn't really seasoned at doing that in an uncontrolled environment. And what I mean by control, like if y'all watch the video about archons, y'all will really understand what I mean. Like this is a controlled environment. This is, you know what I'm saying, a space that I'm comfortable with. I know it like the back of my hand, so it's a controlled environment. But when you go out into the world, you deal with an environment that you can't control the conditions of. Like you can't make everybody just leave and leave you alone and leave you in peace. Like sometimes when I'm at work and I'm doing my job, certain times, like 15 different people will come and ask me a question at one time. Like it'll be back to back, like, and it might throw me off. But I have to be able to see that it's not the people per se that are coming at me, it's the entities that are attached to them. So we have to see past what we see with our eyes and look with our third eye. You know what I mean? Like we have to see past what's in our face. Um and I really didn't plan on getting into this. Like I didn't plan on talking about this. I wasn't planning until that possible accident occurred. Until that occurred, that's when I was like, man, these motherfuckers, they still at it. Like it's just I don't know. You know what I'm saying? When I was broke and homeless, they was on my live trying to get me to get off the live. When I came back home and my mama bought this house and we moved in, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I couldn't find a job. Oh, you know what I'm saying? They would get on here every once in a while and say some slick shit. One guy even got on this bitch and told me I was gonna be the reason why he went to jail this for another, for a second bid. Like they have threatened me in so many ways and manners and fashions to where I'm quite aware of the ugliness that lies in the belly of the beast. Like I've had these entities come for me. And I'm pretty sure they still lurking around, you know what I'm saying? But I've become a little bit better at handling it. I'm becoming a little bit more seasoned at seeing them. I've become a little bit more seasoned at controlling my emotional state, controlling my anger, fear, and even when you release it, you have to release it in a way that is much like when you deal with a rude ass police officer and they are coming at you with all of the anger and aggression that they've had for the past year and you ain't did nothing but complied, but they they are getting mad because you're not giving them the energy the way that they want it, right? So we got to learn how to do that with these entities too. We have to give them the energy, but not in the way that they want it. Because the way that they want it requires us to be scared, angry, paranoid, emotional. But when you are aware, oh, you looking for me to get in my feelings, you learn how to use your feelings or release your feelings in a open manner versus releasing your feelings because you've succumbed to fear. I was just watching a movie. What the fuck was the name of that movie with the guy Tommy that was from Power? I don't know what the name. I don't know if it was Don't Fear or Fear, something like that. But it was a similar situation. It was like the witches had taken him to an energy source and they had went to go do like he was finna propose to his wife or whatever whatnot. And basically all of these energies or entities was in the house and they was basically, fucking with people's head to what a point where they was getting so scared that they was succumbing to the fear. And I don't know, man. Like I don't really got no fear in me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't say that I'm not worried about certain things, but who the fuck ain't? You know what I'm saying? And then also because I've been homeless and because I've had to eat flowers for food, you know what I mean? Like I had to eat flowers, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, I can survive any goddamn thing. Like, it just come to a point where you got to know your motherfucking self. Like, know what you can and cannot take. And I could take damn near anything. Like, I've been in situations where I had to bathe in the dirtiest and filthiest conditions you could imagine. I've been in situations where I had to sleep outside because I was getting attacked by bed bugs. I had bumps and bites all over my chest, all over my face. You know what I'm saying? And I was being put in that situation on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, oh, I just ended up there and that's where I was because that's where I wanted to be. I was on drugs. I wasn't even doing drugs. I ended up there because that's what they wanted. And God told me to lean into it. So I leaned into it. Y'all want to see me homeless? I'm going to give y'all that. Y'all want to see me without? I'm going to give y'all that. Now watch me relinquish all of the things that you think makes me me. And then watch me put myself back together. And let it drive you fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I told myself I was going to do, and that's what I'm doing. And I realize that it's a process. But what I see now, more than anything, is the are coming in. Because I've already survived the worst of what you can do. So now the cavalry is coming in because I'm not in the wrong. You are. What's up, Cool Kurt? How you doing? You know what I mean? I'm not the one that's seeking out drama. At first, I wanted war. At first, I wanted war with every motherfucking body that God told me was involved in it. Because if you have any type of parasitic entity attached to you, then you were open to some form of disdain for me, to allow that entity to attach itself to you. And I realized that it's never going to stop. Because I'm a motherfucking direct descendant of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? Like, people try to make me feel like I was batshit crazy for saying that. No, bitch, I am a direct descendant of the Most High God. I carry the God gene within me, as most of us do. But when the God seed began to awaken within me or activate, I allowed it the freedom to do so. And because I allowed it the freedom to do so, I took heed when it was telling me to do things that made me look crazy. I took heed when it was telling me this is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody else who's more eloquent in their speech may be able to make it sound more scientific. But I know what I know because of God. I come from nothing. So I speak in the manner in which the environment that I live in requires. And at the same time, my mind is far more advanced than anything we have seen thus far on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mind moves. Like, right now I can sit here, and if I focus enough, I can put a shield of protection around my house. If I focus enough, I can put a shield of protection at least 4 blocks in circumference. Like, 4 blocks this way, 4 blocks that way, 4 blocks this way, 4 blocks that way. And then all of the side angles as well. Like, it's a circle that I can put up to shield and protect myself. And because of that, my neighbors get protected too. Like, I'm not just protecting me, I'm protecting my mom. I'm protecting my home. I'm protecting my neighborhood because I live here. And I don't want any harm to come to us. Even when I'm riding in my car, I can put a shield around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I practice it enough to know that it works. So, once again, I know what you're doing. And I know it's useless. When are you going to figure that out? When are you going to figure out that you are only causing your own destruction? You will only bring forth your own ruin. It's 2026. This is the year that we are going to wrap this shit up. Which means by the end of this year, you will have met your fate. I appreciate it, Big D. I appreciate y'all coming back to me, man. I'm actually finna get up off of here, though. I said what I had to say. You know, I just want y'all to know, like, if y'all feel like y'all in a spiritual warfare, you know, the first thing that you need to do is prepare your mind. You know what I'm saying? Prepare your mind. Because that's what's going to help you win the spiritual war. Your mind. It's not anything in the physical realm. There are herbs and oils and shit like that that you can do to help strengthen your body and strengthen your mind so that you can adapt and deal with it. You know what I mean? Like it's certain things that you can do physically to assist you in preparing yourself to handle the spiritual battle. But more than anything, it is going to be your ability to guard your mental state and navigate through the war. That's why I think they promote so much meditation. You know, and people have taken it like, oh, I want to meditate, I want to be successful. People even go as far as getting hypnotized. Thank you, Taz. I appreciate y'all. But the most important part is that you become one with your mind and your heart. The things that you desire are the things that you think about. And no, like, ill-begotten desires are going to truly come from this. More so, you will see a path open up for you. And when it opens, don't be scared to go forward. You know, don't be scared to go into the unknown. Don't be scared to look crazy in front of people. Because the only thing you can do is let time tell the story. You know what I mean? Time will tell you exactly what is happening. Time will reveal. I was at that homeless shelter and the little transvestite that was in there was trying to tell me that I wouldn't be able to work in the medical field anymore. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never be able to work in the medical field no more. And I came back to Jacksonville and got a job working in a hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like and then when he told me that shit, I was like, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. But he tried to convince me, or she, or whatever, they tried to convince me that I was hopeless in pursuing my dreams and my goals of helping to heal people. Like I wasn't equipped for it. But that's the first thing that I got approved or hired for when I got back home. You know what I mean? That's the first thing I got back for. And the guy, like the job, and everybody has been so nice at my job, and everybody's been so accommodating to my trauma. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they respect when I tell them, like, look, y'all triggering me, boom, boom, boom. Just give me some space. Let me be by myself. I just need some time. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I've learned how to handle it better, but it's also because when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So when the quest or when the quester is ready, the quest will appear. You know what I mean? It's that type of shit. And I can't, tell you what works best for you. The only thing I can do is stand on what has worked for me. And what worked for me was being able to be in tune with myself and love myself unconditionally and accept that what I wanted to do in life did not look like anything else anyone else was doing. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't look like what everybody else. Oh, thank you, Big D. I appreciate the super chat. Yo, let go and let God. Really, like, it just, I had to do that. I had to accept the homelessness. I had to accept the conditions I was living in. I had to accept all of the, you know, gashing and gnawing at me, so to speak. I had to accept all of that, and I still had to stand strong in the face of that and not allow it to make me lose myself in pain and trauma and hurt and heartache. So I just wanted to say that because of that little accident, that close call on that accident, I wanted to, really speak my piece, because sometimes I really don't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I really don't speak openly about what it is that I'm sensing or feeling, mainly because I know that they use certain things against you. Like, if you expose your fears and worries, they try to use those against you. So I really don't be, you know, trying to give them more ammunition. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I believe wholeheartedly that we are supposed to stand up for ourselves and defend ourselves, against any evil. And we are supposed to stand strong and firm in the face of evil. So when I see that it's getting out of control, like a lot of lane and a lot of people could have got hurt. Why don't you attempt to catch me in my sleep when you can't hurt nobody else? You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, listen, Big D, I appreciate you for all the super chats and all the love that y'all be giving me. Taz, I appreciate you for always making sure to remind them to like and subscribe and push that notification bell. I appreciate the love that I have been receiving lately, both on and off of YouTube. And I hope that it already just grows into more love that reaches more people and more guidance to help more of the blinded. And with that being said, man, listen, man, y'all be good to y'allself and be good to others, because that shit is important. Be real with yourself. Therefore, you have the capacity to be real with others, because that shit is rare, yet it is just as important. Y'all already know it don't take nothing to hit the thumbs up or the subscribe button. So please do that for your girl, because you already know the YouTube algorithm. Don't be algorithming for the real ones. And stay strong. Shout out to y'all, man. Big D and Taz, I appreciate y'all. Peace out.